What's good, people? So yes, I do have a trident. The trident's purpose is to signify to students that I am playing devil's advocate so that I don't get cancelled when I'm trying to help them develop their own opinions. Now that we've got past the trident and you shouldn't be distracted by it anymore, this video, I'm going to be talking to you about a really interesting hack / secret for those of you studying GCSE Religious Studies and you are comparing specifically Abrahamic religions, so Judaism, Christianity, or Islam, and you've got one of or two of the three. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to be talking about the perspective of those studying Islam and Christianity. Now, basically the hack is based on feedback from students who find either Christianity easier to learn and revise or find Islam easier to learn and revise, usually because they have some sort of religious experience with one or the other. But the point always comes up, sir, I don't know how to revise for the other religion. It's just too hard. And bearing in mind that they're both Abrahamic religions, I decided to chat GPT because I got tired of saying to them, well, they're very similar. So if you do one, you can think of how it applies to the other one. So I'll chat GPT firstly. How similar is or are Christianity and Islam? 60 to 70% is the answer it gave me. If it had to, it said, it did say if it had to, although it's hard. It said if I had to, 60 to 70% similar. We're going to look at some of the ways in which it is similar. Firstly, monotheism. Both religions have monotheistic beliefs. Do they differ in terms of how they're understood? Yes, 100%. But they are both monotheistic religions based on the God of Abraham. They both have similar understandings of the nature of God, whether it's omnibenevolence or omnipotence or omniscience, just, etc. Then we've got worship. They both have communal buildings for worship. They both observe prayers. Next, we have pilgrimages. Both religions observe the practice of pilgrimages. They do it differently, yes, but they both observe the practice of pilgrimages. Both religions observe the practice of fasting. Different, yes, but they both observe it. And generally, roughly for the same amount of days, if we're talking about Lent and Ramadan. Next, we have got holy books. Both are holy books. They differ in terms of the source and the nature of the text, but the holy books, and for the large part, in terms of the teachings and the stories, they're quite similar as well. The afterlife. Both religions have beliefs in the afterlife, whether it's judgment in terms of sort of how is that going to be decided. Heaven, hell, beliefs in the devil, Satan, shaitan. Linking that, they both have beliefs in angels. Both have beliefs in angels. Islam has a specific label for that belief, but they both believe in angels. Matter of fact, pretty significantly the same angels. Initiations, both have practices that help you enter the religion and the religious community and to take part as part of a member of the religious community, whether it's the church or the ummah. And then both have beliefs in prophets. They both believe in Jesus. They have different names and different understandings and ideas about Jesus specifically, but they both believe in Jesus. In Christianity, obviously, Jesus. In Islam, is Isa, same guy. And then lastly, they also both believe in the element of charity. These are just the things that I could come up with quite quickly. But it's worthwhile noting, look, if you have a better understanding of one of the religions, use that as a starting point for your ability to translate that and understand the other religion and how it's different, especially for paper 1, but for paper 2 and paper 3, to use it as a quick reminder as to, oh, Christians do a similar thing. What is the name for it and how do they do it? For paper 2 and 3, don't ask how it's different, because what you don't want to do, and this is why this particular hack is you have to be mindful of it, is what you don't want to do is start quoting Islamic references in the Christianity paper and vice versa. Use it as a starting point. So don't be like, oh, they're completely different religions. 60, 70% the same. All right. Use what you do know as a starting point for what you're trying to either revise or find out. They're very similar. So on that point, good luck and God bless with regards to your revision.